On top say we state government won't make we state people they sleep, they close their two eye. Now Governor Godwin Obaseki don't take give better support to the new Commissioner of Police, Hakeem Olusegun Odumosu, on top security matter. Governor Godwin Obaseki assured the new police commissioner say the new security architecture go make sure say police activities go well for the state so that everybody go benefit from the good policing where him won't provide. Governor Godwin Obaseki talk this one when the new Commissioner of Police, Hakeem Olusegun Odumosu, come pay am courtesy visit for we state government house for Benin City. We state governor said before the end of the first quarter of 2019, the Permanent Emergency Response Center go done ready so that the new security architecture go dey coordinate their activities from there. He say as the permanent center never ready, say temporary emergency response center go dey ground so that the new security architecture go fit dey coordinate their activities. Governor Godwin Obaseki come dey congratulate the outgoing Commissioner of Police, Mr. Johnson Kokumo, for the way where him take operate for Edo State and him support wey make we state government fit quick launch the new security architecture wey don make we state citizens dey sleep, dey close two eye, based on say security don tight well for we state. Governor Godwin Obaseki come dey tell the people of Edo State say make dem support and contribute to the security trust fund because only state governments no go fit secure the state if Edo people no cooperate. Godwin Obaseki tell Edo State people say with the new security information management system wey the outgoing Commissioner of Police, Johnson Kokumo, don help we state set up, dem go fit dey understand the activities of criminals, and this one go assist police to make we state better.
It became very important, necessary, and that must be a successor. And here we are today, the first police force headquarters posted to us. I'm now seeing myself as an integral part of Edo State. I said posted to us, even though I'm believing we have before him sat Commissioner of Police, Hakeem Olusegun Odumosu.
Hakeem Olusegun Odumosu, wey be the new Commissioner of Police, talk say his mission for Edo State na to protect lives, properties, and to make sure say Edo State people they sleep, they close their two eye.
I promise to do my best so to make sure that the state is safer than as is living it now. But all the more efforts now just have to be to reduce it to the barest minimum and make sure that the few that are criminally minded are not having the upper hand, but the majority of the members of society, and make sure that Edo State is safer for law-abiding citizens. So I'm going to run an open-door policy, everybody, but only for the law-abiding citizens. So those that are not law-abiding citizens, they need to start to pack their rules because boats cannot stay in the same. So, Mr. Governor, Excellency.
It is quite fortuitous that the first working day of 2019, the first official assignment in the new year, has to do with perhaps what will be the most important and critical agenda issue for the year 2019, which is national security. It's an election year. We've had security challenges in the last couple of years, and there's always a tendency to see an escalation during periods of contestation, such as elections. That, in addition to the now almost permanent farmer-header clashes that occur annually because of the environmental crisis we have, will put pressure and challenges on our security system. We are sad on one hand, but we're also pleased in other. Sad that one of the architects of the new security architecture which we have started to implement, the person of Commissioner Babatunde Kokumo, is leaving. He has to move on to other things. But pleased that his replacement is not new to what we're trying to achieve in terms of our security infrastructure in Edo State. We'll miss CPO Kokumo because we will not have achieved what we've achieved in terms of stabilizing the security of Edo State, despite the last very challenging 18 months we've had, without the quality of this fine officer. But by the time he came into Edo State, one of the problems we're having was coordination among the security agencies. There's mutual suspicion where some agencies didn't want to open up and work freely with others. And with him coming to the office, he was able to, using his interpersonal skills, create a nice blend and a very fantastic working relationship between all the security services in the state. When we started the discussions about creating an entire new security architecture to cope with the challenges we face in Edo today, I found somebody who's very, very resourceful, someone who had an idea. In fact, I'm making bold to say that the first draft, when I explained to him what we wanted to achieve, he produced the first draft about 7 months ago. And we kept working and refining and retuning that draft. And that is what has led to the new architecture which we have created. Yes, the Security Trust Fund is not new, and it is supposed to be a very transparent structure to fund security in the state, where we are going to be calling on every Edo person, every Edo group to contribute to the provision of security in the state. And those contributions we receive from them will be put in a fund and transparently managed so that we can encourage more people to support our security efforts. Because government alone cannot do it all. That little support from that woman selling rice in the street corner as ration for our men, that little support from that petrol station that will give us petrol to help us fuel our operational vehicles, that shelter that will be given for people on patrol, all of these are resources that will help us fund our security arrangements in the state. The systems have been in place. In the next few days, we'll be announcing the officers who are going to be responsible for the Security Trust Fund operationally. We're going to be announcing the officers who are going to be coordinating our POF and the next steps, and then the formal, now fundraising for the Security Trust Fund. But like you know from your experience, at the end of the day, the citizen must feel a sense of security. That where any citizen feels is under threat, he will be able to pick up a phone, make a call, or some assistance must be rendered immediately. We are setting up, we're building an emergency response center. Should be ready in 3 months, the full one, but immediately we'll set up a temporary response center that will coordinate the activities of all the operatives under the new architecture. We trust that you will build on the good works that Commissioner Kokomo has already done, ensuring that all the services work together. I want to assure you that you are coming to Edo State in the best of times, in very exciting times. Welcome.
And so we see Amrich on top the plans where we state governor gets for the people of Edo State so that the security for the state go tight well and we state people go there safe for inside the state here.